Alright, now we're gonna bring out our guest, the host of The Hype, Dalen. Welcome to the show.
What's up, everyone? What's up?
Alright, man. Tell everybody about The Hype, man. What's The Hype all about?
Alright, so in The Hype, we're gonna dive into like shoes slash clothes, music, more of like new age music, like these new artists like Lil Uzi.
The whack shit.
Yes. I guess that's what you think. I guess that's what it is. Gaming, movies.
You say what? Gambling?
No, gaming. So like the newest games or whatever.
Oh, okay.
And then last thing is like movies. So on the last episode we did Transformers. Didn't really agree on it. But, yeah.
So. Alright, so I seen the first episode on YouTube. YouTube channel, Fizz TV. And I see you guys travel to LA. You guys gonna travel like every episode or?
Traveling maybe. We're not gonna commit to that. That's not gonna be like it's a being a big thing, but it's not. We can't like guarantee traveling all the time.
It's kind of expensive.
Yes. So like there are parts of Atlanta that we didn't like dive into, like East Atlanta Village. Like there's some cool shops over there. Like it's a new sneaker shop, PATL, and there's another vintage shop called Versus ATL. That's the area we could go to. We could go to Little 5 Points.
But you guys are gonna go somewhere. It might not be out of state, but you guys.
Yeah, at least try to get to some newer shops or whatever, like around Atlanta or Georgia. Well, Atlanta, yeah, Atlanta.
I saw you guys. You guys had went to like a restaurant out in Cali.
Yeah, we went to like a gyro shop. So we're gonna try and do food too. I mean, I don't know. It's like sometimes with food, it's sometimes hard to like agree upon a restaurant. So.
Oh, you guys like different?
Yeah, so.
There's three different personalities.
Yeah, shout out to Jeremy and Darren, like 3 completely different personalities. So, yeah. That's just gonna be.
So you guys pretty much talk about what's going on right now.
Yeah, and clothes and shoes, most recent movie, I guess most high profile movie.
Oh, okay.
And then we talked about EA Play and going to play the new Madden, NBA Live and stuff like that, like Need for Speed and stuff like that. Like the bigger games, like Madden was good. NBA Live was trash. Yeah. So.
I saw that. I'm an NBA Live fan though. Yeah. I mess with 2K. Well, I used to. I'm a grown man. I don't really play games like that. But I used to mess with Live. Like that's one of my favorite games of all time. And then I saw that they said it was trash. I don't know if I can accept their opinion. They're kind of young guys. He said
no. I used to play Live. Like I played both when I was growing up. Like I played 2K and Dreamcast, and I played Live like growing up. Live was always I'm gonna say a better game. It was a more popular game, but in most recent years, 2K has really been better, like just better. So I wouldn't tell anybody about Live.
Okay.
Yeah.
So check out The Hype. Well, I mean, y'all wanna know what's going on in fashion, music, movies, games. They eat out at restaurants. I mean, you know, they got a good opinion, maybe. I don't know. You might check out for yourself.
Right.
I don't know. But check out The Hype on YouTube, Fizz TV. Now ain't the Lions Den, man. we got that out the way. Tune into The Hype though. It's a good show.
Check it out.
First, you know, we guys Warriors won the championship again, and
Doug like.
So now the talk is, you know, the Warriors won the championship. KD showed his heart. He had the look in his eye. He had that Kobe mentality.
The dog came out.
Pretty much finished off LeBron and the Cavs. Not everybody trying to say he's the best player in the league. What do you think?
Not the best player.
He's not.
No, he's not the best player in the league. LeBron is the most important player in the league. So
important and best.
No, but therefore you are the best player. If you can take he's taken 2 teams to the finals, like 2 franchises that were. I mean, before D-Wade and Shaq.
2 super teams though.
Yeah, okay, but still, he was definitely the best player on those super teams though.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're the best player in a super team, usually probably the best player in the NBA.
You're on the fence. You're on the fence?
No. He's definitely the best player in the NBA. LeBron James, the best player in the NBA. KD's definitely number 2. I don't see anybody better than KD. Not even his own teammate Steph Curry. Got paid $200 million, which is kind of underpaid, but.
He's underpaid?
Yes.
Just if you get,
like Romero said earlier, if you take a franchise from $400 million to $2 billion?
Plus $2 billion.
$2 billion plus, and Steph Curry was in that range of time, Steph Curry had a lot to do with that.
Got the
at one point in time, the most popular player in the NBA, above LeBron James.
No doubt.
High selling shoe above any Nike player.
The first shoe.
Know how that happened.
No, the first shoe. Sorry, the first shoe.
Have them
No, definitely not. The first shoe, the highest selling shoe in over any Nike player, like KD and LeBron. Well, Kyrie too. And, Kyrie shoes kind of trash. But yeah, you gotta. It says a lot, man.
Yeah.
So you think KD's the best in the league?
No.
Okay. Well, you kind of already said it when you said LeBron should get paid for him.
LeBron, that's even underpaid for LeBron. LeBron should be getting paid
$500,000 a year.
Half a what?
half a billion. He needs half a billion.
$1 billion a year.
No, LeBron, that's still think that's underpaid. I don't think LeBron should own either a stake in the Cavaliers or he should own a percentage of the NBA. Like, he should. I feel like you're that important to any team in the NBA. But he can take any team to the finals. Any team. Well, let me rephrase this. He can take any team in the East to the finals. I don't care who's in your roster. LeBron's the best player, most influential, important.
LeBron James. Well, let's jump into our next topic. Pete Carroll said that the reason why they didn't pick up Colin Kaepernick is because he's a starter in the league. Which I think is bullshit. What do you think?
Alright, so it's kind of like two-sided. So I do understand where he's coming from, because I feel like Colin Kaepernick could get a better opportunity with another team. But the fact that you believe he's starter quality and you won't pick him up to give him an opportunity, I feel like it's bullshit. Like, if he's starter quality, why would you not want to have him as your backup?
So what do you think is the reason then?
I think Pete Carroll doesn't want to add another distraction to his team. His team already, with the whole Marshawn Lynch not getting the ball in the end zone. I feel like that's still haunting him to this day. Supposedly, that's haunting the whole team to this day. That's another distraction. Then I think he doesn't want to be like that progressive coach. I don't think he wants to deal with that whole Black Lives Matter. Like, I feel like Pete Carroll doesn't want to deal with that. Like, he already has lines played. Even in USC, he didn't want to deal with. He dipped on USC as soon as that whole Reggie Bush thing happened.
He did.
He dipped on them, left them high and dry. He didn't care one thing about them. He was like, oh well, I'm gonna go 7-9, and then make probably one of the greatest defensive teams of our generation.
I never thought about it like that.
You didn't want to deal with it. Like, you just didn't want to deal with it. That's a lie.
What do you think?
If Pete Carroll were to give him an opportunity, there's no guarantee that Colin would actually see the field based on Russell Wilson's play. Yeah. And it would take away the opportunity for another team to place him as a starting quarterback. So if he's the second man on the roster in Seattle, he can't be the first man anywhere else. So I'm giving Pete the benefit of the doubt in that aspect. We all know he can start for at least 6 teams in the league. He's a starting quality quarterback. He makes good decisions. He just comes with a certain amount of baggage that certain coaches can't deal with or aren't willing to deal with.
Well, I think you just gave him some California love on that, man. Because if he feels like he's a starter, he can start in the league, why won't you pick him up and trade him then? You can get quality from somebody quality for him instead of, if he's not going to play anyways, whoever you get for him will play. Why not pick him up and then just trade him then if that's the case? Yes. If you think he's a starter.
You wouldn't be able to trade him.
No, but that's the same thing.
Because that means nobody wants him, that's why.
Yeah.
But you think his talent is starter quality, but no one's picking him up, obviously. So if he would have picked him up, it would give him an opportunity just in case. Russell Wilson got hurt last year. And the rookie came in from TCU.
Yeah.
So what if Colin Kaepernick comes in and he just balls out 300 yards, 3-4 touchdowns? Then other people will see that he's still up to that par, and then they could trade for him or sign him next year or whatever. Him not giving him an opportunity, his career might be over.
Because he definitely played really well last year, especially
towards the end of the year.
Yeah, with that really bad team. Because Blaine Gabbert was starting the first 4 to 6 games or something like that. He played well. Like, I think I want to say he was like 15 and like 2 or something. He didn't throw that many interceptions. He had a decent amount of touchdowns for half a season.
Right.
So. Niners won 2 games.
Yes, but the Niners were a really bad team. Like
they
extremely bad.
Really bad.
Like number 2 overall pick, bad team. Like that's kind of hard to win any type of game with no talent. Like you traded away everyone either retired or got traded away. Like 2 of your starting linebackers retired, and one was like under 25.
That's true.
And the other one was under 30. Like,
well, so we call him bullshit. PK.
Yeah, I can't.
We call him bullshit on you right now.
There's a lot of because again, like Sam Bradford, the Eagles signed Sam Bradford a 2-year contract and trade him before the season even starts.
True.
They got like a 2nd round pick or 1st round pick for Sam Bradford.
It's all about opportunity.
Yeah, and Sam Bradford balled out. Well, the first half of the season he balled out. In the second half he was kind of trash. That's Sam Bradford.
So you think the Black Lives Matter, the kneel down, is that the main reason? Because I don't really, because you said baggage. I don't really. That's not baggage. I don't really. He said he's not gonna kneel down anymore. So it's pretty much over with. He just did that to start the conversation. I don't really know what he did after that. No, but that's another story. But I think he's done with that. So that's like pretty much over. I'm not saying he's done with the cause, but he's not gonna kneel down anymore. So I feel like that shouldn't be a reason why.
Oh, they're still gonna have to deal with the questions. Every person on that team is going to have to deal with, well, how come Kaepernick isn't kneeling anymore, and blah, blah, blah. They'll come up with 10 different questions about what he's not doing anymore, about what he did last year, the previous years. There's baggage that, like he was saying, that we don't necessarily need to add to our team. If you're already having issues with your team, unless you're the Patriots or the Raiders, and you're running a well-oiled machine.
The Raiders, wow.
We were able to add Alvin Smith, who's dealing with substance abuse issues and going to jail issues, and we haven't cut him. He's still on the roster. We're allowing him to work through his problems, and maybe he can, when he's healthy, mentally, physically, he can rejoin the team. Kaepernick has a different issue. It's not a substance abuse problem. It's not a behavioral problem. It's a political. It's a bigger problem than regular football, the average football player has. So.
Alright, well, I'm still calling it bullshit because Pete Carroll usually gives players who are bad a second chance. For some reason, he's not giving Colin Kaepernick a second chance. But we're going to move on. Next topic. She's the Arizona over there, so we're going to go to college. And Coach K, Chi-Town native, by the way. Shout out to the city. He said he thinks players should be able to go from high school to the league. And if they don't declare from high school to the league, they should stay in college for 2 years. What do you think about that?
That's all for the benefit of him. That's not...
It's a benefit for college basketball. So.
Yeah, no, I'm saying it's a benefit for him in college basketball. Like, why would you take away the opportunity for somebody to make millions of dollars?
But you're not, though. Because you're letting them go from college.
Yeah, but if I go to high school, if I'm in high school, and I'm going to be like a 15 pick overall, but I go to college for 1 year, I could be the number 2 overall pick. Like Markelle Fultz, they said he was nobody coming out of high school in his class. Harry Giles was number 1 overall player.
I think he's going to be a bust, by the way.
I don't think he's going to be a bust, but that's different. But why would I take away the opportunity?
It's going to be Joe Smith.
I don't know what that is. I guess I'm...
You're not going to pick him in the draft.
Respectful.
Okay.
You drafted him.
Jeez.
Well, it's just taking away millions of dollars from him. If Markelle Fultz to stay another year and he got injured, it's $1 million.
But that's football is the same thing. They gotta be in college for 3 years. Injuries are part of the game.
Yeah,
you can't really go into a
but in college football, there's no guarantee you're gonna start your first year. But in college,
but it's more of an injury risk in college football than there is in college basketball.
True. Okay, I'll give you that.
It may be the same based on the amount of games, playing time.
Well, no, definitely, because it's more. If I just feel like the risk, like I just feel like in basketball, you don't get the guaranteed money you get in football. Basketball, it's like, yo, I could really be a bum, but if I could just be like the number 7 overall pick, I get a lot of guaranteed money.
Just get to the league.
Yeah, just get to the league.
So you gotta do it.
And they always talk about get to that second contract. You want to get as young as possible, get to that second contract so you can make your real money, like Bradley Beal and John Wall money. You want to get to that second contract. Like,
so you don't agree with that?
Nah,
what do you think?
That's baseball.
You like what it is now?
Yeah, I mean, it's not good for the NBA, but it's good for the players. Like, I support people my age, like, grinding hard through high school and stuff like that, just to give their family opportunity to, like, to do something. Like, I just can't. That's taking away opportunity for somebody. Like,
he supports trash.
Not trash. There's a lot of good players.
Quality.
If
you stay, yeah, exactly. If you go to college for 2-3 years, you're gonna be better than you were your freshman year. Your sophomore year, you're gonna be better than your freshman year.
Yeah, but you may not make as much money though.
Why not? If you're gonna be a better player.
But you're gonna
Yes, that's why the league is so lopsided, because all these players, they're gonna get drafted. Because they're gonna leave the first year.
Yeah.
They're gonna get drafted. It's gonna take them at least 3 to 4 years to be good in the league.
Yeah.
So those 3 years, the league's gonna be trash.
Yeah.
The league's gonna be good in the long run. It's gonna work out. But for those years in between, it's gonna be lopsided.
But
Because all these teams are gonna get stacked with these top picks.
Right.
And so eventually they're going to be good. Like Philly's going to be great.
Yeah, because Marco Fultz.
No, because of him. Because Simmons and
Marco
Okafor. Like, so I feel like I agree with it. If they're good enough, like Ben Simmons, he was good enough.
He could have came out of
high school. What do you think about Coach K?
I think Coach K is he's on point. The one and done hurts young athletes, college basketball, and the NBA. I understand Dan's point about handcuffing someone's opportunities, their ability to make money out of high school. That's why I think that even a player who's not as developed as they would be with a 2-year stay in college or 3-year stay in college is, if nothing else, he's able to go to the D League and support himself and his family with a $60,000 a year salary.
Oh, that it's for the G League now, and they supposed to be making like $100,000 a year now.
Right.
They must be making way more money.
Warriors just signed their second draft pick from Oregon to one of the new 2-way contracts. So he's under contract, and they'll be able to shuttle him between the D League and the NBA as they see fit.
Way more money. Like it might be worth it coming out of high school now. That's on the flip side with Coach K. It might be worth it to not even be a top overall pick, because you could make
D-League money is good enough.
D-League money.
Plus, the way I feel about college athletes not being paid, I feel that they should be able to skirt around college as often as they want, because they're not paid. There's no financial benefit to going to college. They don't get a true education. They get some skill in their profession, which would be sport, but their benefit is limited by going to college. What do you get? You get to be the man on campus for a couple of years. You might take your team to the Final Four or win a national championship, and that's about it. They'll own your name, your image, all rights to everything involving you. So
I never thought about it like that.
Get to the league, guys.
You're not even getting an education. You might not even get a semblance of an education.
One and done?
You get a high school education all over again.
During the season, you don't go to class.
No,
what I'm saying.
They're not going to class.
No, what I'm saying.
After the season, you're preparing for the draft.
Yeah.
So there is no college year.
Like, that's to his point though. If you have to stay 2 years, you're gonna have to go to school.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, if you fail that freshman year,
You don't get to play.
you can't play sophomore year.
That's true.
So I mean,
But you know,
let's transition. We're talking about players jumping from college to pros. Let's talk about the NBA draft. I'm riding with Ball.
He's the fastest.